You know, God bless you all greatly. And Mommy Diaspora, good evening. God bless you greatly. And my fellow commenters and callers, I greet you all. God bless you abundantly. You're welcome. Um, nothing much to say. I think you've said it. You've said it all. The only point, my position on VDM, what to say regarding VDM is that I think you said it correctly, except for me, the fact is that you cannot be on the sideline. You can't play that game. You can't play that game of being on the sideline. Not at this stage, not at this very dispensation or this moment that we are in Nigeria. It will be unfair. It will be inappropriate. It will be kind of trying to play smart. So you cannot be on the sideline. You got to pitch your tent. You got to take your spot and let us know where you belong. Because by doing so, it does not mean, there is the mistake, and I pray that he will take this advice if he's listening. It doesn't mean that you will support everything the party or the individual you are supporting. It doesn't mean that you will have to come out and support everything they are doing. As a matter of fact, it gives you more room to criticize them. So you must pitch your tent. The fact that I'm supporting you, in fact, I have more room, I have more leverage to criticize you. That's the mistake people are making, because I want to make you better. Yes. So don't be on the sideline. Pitch your tent. Because you want a better Nigeria. In fact, you can criticize. At that point in time, if you are now criticizing, it is better. But you are criticizing on good faith. Very clearly, it will be clear. But if you are not really sure, or intentionally you don't want to come out clearly, I will tell you for free, 90% of the time, or even more, you will be misunderstood. Even when you have good intentions, even when the criticism are good and they are constructive. There is what we call constructive criticism, which means they are good criticism. You want an improvement. Unbiased. You're not taking side. So that your criticism will not be misconstrued. So it is always good. Other than that, it is okay to come out for people to know this is my position. I am not a man that is speaking with 2, 3, 5 sides of the mouth at the same time. This is me. I cannot be bought. That is very clear. The other thing I want to talk about today is this guy. Today when Oji, when they are presenting when she was presenting her segment today on Arise, I like that section where she showed what happened in Ondo State. The bandit or the terrorists that went there and they kidnapped people, worshippers. So in the church, they went away with 6 worshippers. That is the state of Sheyi law. He said he's from Elijah. I grew up with Elijah people in Lagos, Nigeria. In fact, we are best of friends. Individually, family, we are best of friends. And you talk of Elijah people. So I know them very well. And he said it. He was so proud. He said that's where it comes from. He's Elijah man. He has integrity, blah, blah, blah. But what you are doing is direct opposite of what you are claiming. In Ondo State, people were kidnapped. right in the church. And he said a few days ago, Nigeria has never been more secured. That was what Sheyi said. In his own state, they just kidnappers, and he said Nigeria has not. I wish he was there. They will have whisked him away amongst the six, or someone that he knows, or a family member was there. People like this, he said it. We shouldn't leave somebody like that alone, no? Because there are too many. They are like rodents. As you are buying 1, 2, 3, 4 are popping up. You have to fumigate them. You have to completely fumigate them and get them off the space. They are our big problem in Nigeria. People like that Sheyi. Because you will still see him, you will still be people still follow him on social media. Just ranting all over the space, telling us in Nigeria that as it stands, Nigeria has never been more secured. What I mean, a man of that age, I don't think he's 50 years old. I don't think so. Just look at that. Nigeria has never been secure. For what? Because of what? How much did you get? How much? You cannot come out and just say the truth to Nigerians. Just let Nigerians know what is going on. We cannot come together. As much as we are trying to come together, you will still see some rodents. That's what I call them. What they will eat is what will buy them. What they will eat will not let them get brain, will not let them get sense. Even if where you are has been poisoned, rodents will still come there. They are rodents. You still come there until they buy. Because I don't know, and there are too many now. The youth. Look at what Cubana was saying. How old is he? People that you cannot trace their source of wealth. People who are pretty much just criminals, more or less. On a good day, even on a good day in a normal country, these ones will not be there. Even if they have the kind of money that they have, they will be underground somewhere. Underground somewhere, nobody will know them. And they continue to breed people like Sheyi. They continue to breed them. And they are getting more and more right under our nose. That's why this Sheyi for me is a case. I'm on him until Nigeria transform for the rest. If he's still there, and I can't wait till the day I will have opportunity to sit side by side with all of like this Sheyi. I can't wait. I challenge him. I challenge Daddy Freeze. Let them come out and let us talk about Nigeria. Nigeria, where today what we are practicing is voodoo economy. What is out there is voodoo economy. I don't know how you'll be in a country they will be telling us in Nigeria of today that unemployment is 3-4%. And you, a youth, you claim that you went to school, your parents sent you to school, and you are believing that. What an anomaly that we are having in Nigeria. What an anomaly. We need to be on their case. We need to be on their case. People like Sheyi. I dare you, go to that your state. Go there and move around freely in Ondo State. Stay there for 2 weeks and move around freely. Move around freely in Ondo State. The length and breadth of Ondo State for 2 weeks. Just be going around. if you are not kidnapped. I don't talk about moving around in some skirmish, skirmish areas or anything. Move around freely. If you move around in Ondo State for 2 weeks, the nooks and crannies, and you are not kidnapped for 2 weeks, like as in a normal person, you are hearing this broadcast. This is Naija Watch. I'll give you 10 million. If you are not kidnapped, 10 million. As I said, these people, we got to be on their case. Yes. If that the freeze is here, Naija Watch, I know you can connect with these people one way or the other. Tell them, especially that the freeze, tell him that 10 million is waiting for him. Making himself go with Sheyi Law to Ondo State for 2 weeks. Let them move freely. Let them use bike to move freely in Ondo State for 2 weeks. Supervised, if they are not kidnapped. Let them go to the border of Ondo State and Kwara. Move freely there for 2 weeks. They will stay in one corner in Lagos. Use flight from Lagos to Abuja. That's all. That's their Nigeria. They stayed there in their coven in one room in Lagos. I'm sick and tired. I'm so angry with these people because they are our problems. You always say here, Mr. Eddie and Naija Watch, you will say, if we can find 10 platforms like Naija Watch, 10, Nigeria will be different. Too. I'm telling you. But someone like Daddy Freeze using his platform to bring Nigeria down, to mislead, to misinform the gullible people that are listening to him each and every moment he has the opportunity to mount on his platform. And they believe him. They believe him. And he knows that he's lying. He knows that he's lying. If you are not lying, or if they are not lying, and in himself and Sheyi Law, if they are not lying, then they have small brain, or they have no brain at all. They are the one killing us. So when I heard that news, I know that this is a fantastic opportunity to come and go back to that Sheyi Law, that conversation he had with that other guy. Brilliant guy. Go to Ondo State now. Fresh. They just kidnap people right in a
Jonathan.
Yes.
Jonathan.
Yes.
This is evidence that these people watch TV, watch the shows. These people in kidnappers, they watch all the shows. Because you did a show last week, they kidnap in the following week.
They do. Let him. They are Nigeria people. We're hearing news every day. Kebbi people are kidnapped. We want to talk of Kwara State now in the last 3 months. Left, right, and center, kidnapping people, buying them. In Kebbi State, in Katsina, in Borno State, in Niger State, people are being kidnapped. Even like some few days ago in Taraba, people are being kidnapped. And you come out and you say that Nigeria has never been safer. Nigeria has never been secured, more secured than now. What? You just sit down there in Lagos. At the very most, you will take flights to Abuja, you will come back. Who are you fooling? He said he drove from Lagos to his state, to Elijah. Rubbish. You can go and say that to the Marine. Go to that Ondo State and stay there for 2 weeks. As in, move around. Go to canteen. Go to the local canteen and eat there.
Egmont, not just move around. That if he can move around at 12 a.m.,
Thank
like
you.
I do here
Like as
in
they say,
Dallas,
the country is
Texas.
free. Move around at 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Go to club there. Go to joint there. Go and have fun. And when it is like 12:30, 1 a.m.,
don't go with escort. Just go by yourself.
No escort. Do that for 2 weeks in that your Ondo state. If you will not be kidnapped. You know, these people are just so, that's all I want to say today. Because when I watched, I said, this is it for me today. This is just a testament to let us know that the country is not safe. Nigeria is not safe as we speak. Is it because it has not happened to them? Is it just because it has not happened to members of anyone in their family?
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Do you know that during Obasanjo, he goes to market to go and eat gari? Let Tinubu try and go to market and go and eat gari.
Let him go. Let him try it now. Let him try it now. All of them will just stay in one corner there. We that are even outside the country, we know what is going on much, much more than they that are there in Nigeria. And they have platform. They have people following them. Instead of them to use it for good. Instead of them to use it for good. For crying out loud. But because of what they will eat. Broke people who have nothing. You see, it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And he was arguing the other day. He was arguing everything. Blindly, shamelessly. Because there are many of him like that outside. Many of him like that outside. And these are the people that are not allowing the country to move forward. Let's leave the politicians aside first. These are the people that are not allowing Nigerians to coalesce together, to galvanize together. They are all stupid rodents. And what do you do for rodents? You fumigate them. What I'm doing now, I'm fumigate. It's part of the fumigation. So that people can listen, people can hear. It's part of the fumigation. You fumigate rodents because they will not give you space.
Oga Jonathan.
Yes.
You see the insecurity for Nigeria, the person that caused it, not that he purposely did it, but due to his negligence, that is why they rose up. Because he will not tell us that he doesn't have an hint as the president of Nigeria. That's Obasanjo that I'm telling you. When they asked him about Sharia law, what did he say? He said, we die a natural death. Everybody will say, what did this guy man they talk now? Natural death for what? A religious ideology, die natural death? How? That was when we started having all this problem now. Now, you see him running around to make sure that the right person gets into power because he knew, but nobody has confronted him with the question, why did you allow Sharia law to take its hold in through Yerima, or what is his name? Yerima of
it is not only Sharia law. It is not only Sharia law.
Of Zamfara. So that was where our problem started. And you know when Sharia comes up in any nation, there is always a tendency of terror attack everywhere because it's a forceful ideology. They bend you to become.
It's not only Sharia law. Obasanjo would have dealt with these criminals before. Obasanjo would have. He has the opportunity to have dealt with these criminals.
That part of it is the most sickening. Because if Obasanjo had done the needful, there won't be anything like
there won't be anything like all this hoodlum getting to power because by the time you are dealing on Sharia law, all those one will come up.
Dealt with these guys. Obasanjo has the power to have dealt with this guy. Look at New Ribadu where he is today. Tinubu, New Ribadu had Tinubu's case file in hand. Tafa Balogun, Obasanjo, they had Tinubu's case file in hand. Who by Funshaw William? Obasanjo had every to oppose
by their actions, successive actions of successive government in Nigeria since 1999. By their actions, they have turned the government itself to a terrorist organization. By each of them.
If you allow me, Yoruba will say, for something not to grow, you cut it from the roots.
Yes.
Obasanjo had the case file of Tinubu in hand. Ribadu, Tafabalogun, they had this case file. Ibori, where is Ibori today? Ibori is relevant now. Obasanjo had the case file of these people at hand. Obasanjo would have done the needful. Obasanjo would have done the needful. This is so painful. So painful. So painful. Obasanjo put us in this problem.
Unfortunate.
He had their case file in hand. Children are dying in their numbers today because of Obasanjo.
It's unfortunate. I understand. I agree with you in his end.
It's just unfortunate.
You are from Ogun State.
It's unfortunate.
You are from Ogun State. Mr. Jonathan, you are from Ogun State.
Yeah.
The road that leads to Obasanjo farm, Obasanjo did not tie the road that leads to his farm for 8 years. He took Winner's Chapel to Tasongwater Road. Obasanjo had the case file of Tinubu in hand.
See, as I said, successive governments collectively, they had all played this role to bring Nigeria to where it is today. You know, so it was just getting worse and worse and worse. So let me just round up so that you guys can take over. You know, I listened to Mr. Tinubu also today. He was talking about state police. Was it today or yesterday? He was talking about introducing state.
Make you go rest. Just want to divert attention again.
You see, this is when you talk of state capture. It's like they have a template, and they are going through the template one after the other. Now Tinubu is ready to pursue the implementation of state police policy because he has all the governors in his pocket now. So
to his own advantage.
Yes, Oga Jonathan. Jonathan.
That is his mind of the
Give us a minute, hold on. They have given Nigeria 16 conditions.
I know.
Donald Trump has given them 16 conditions. And if those conditions are not met, sorry.
Part of them is state police. I know.
State police, part of them, and end Sharia law and all those rubbish.
All I know is that there are 4 of them that Nigeria Tinubu can never fulfill. It's impossible. So
my brother,
Jonathan,
if you allow me, see, I don't care about anything he gives them. In as much as you don't bring Peter Obi in, forget about it.
Yeah.
No, see, let me say this now. You see, I was talking about this election is not going to be we alone. Peter Obi should have gotten that message ready already. You can't isolate yourself from the international world or geopolitics. You need to play it. He's doing too much local. Let him wake up. He needs to play it. To take out incumbent in an African state, it's not a child's play. It's not a child's play. Now let us be serious with ourselves now. Let us go to history of every country in Africa. It's not a child's play. Let him wake up.
Okay. All right, guys. Let me leave it now so that the next person can take charge. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Mr. Moshola.
Yes, I'm here. I greet my fellow panelists. I greet everybody in the house. Mom Diaspora, I hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mashallah. Before you move on, Madam Rita, I can see you. Before you move on, I want to quickly respond to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thanks for that submission. Give us a mandate, your emotional response over Abasajo. No verse, my brother, and so we see him. You know, all of them, they have one way or the other contributing to the pains that we all are facing today. Mr. Jonathan, you said criticizing the government. You were talking about Very Dark Man. I want to say criticizing APC is different from exposing APC. Very Dark Man was not criticizing them, he's exposing them. That's not criticism. When you're criticizing people is by saying that, oh, this government are not doing well. APC is very bad. They are not doing well. You end it like that. That's criticism. When you are exposing them and touching on the area where you know you can easily be arrested, that's not criticism. That's you are exposing them.
I know that, Mr.
So anybody that is eating from you,
hold on, sir. Anybody that is eating from you, Mr. Jonathan, and want to pretentiously deceive the gullible listeners, can come on air, for example, to say, oh, Mr. Jonathan is not always perfect. Sometimes they talk rubbish. You know, that's criticism, just to, you know, get the attention of the people. But what about the person who come on air to say, Mr. Jonathan, whenever you visit the house, his wife, they cook rubbish food. They don't know how to cook for that house. You know, the house is always dirty, rubbish. That's not criticism anymore. That's a direct attack. So you will question this person, say, I they pay you, may you support me. Wait till you go talk, so I don't understand you. So that is the area I want to get straight for people to understand that criticizing, and like I said, Mr. Jonathan, you and I know those people that way they'll don't collect money, that they talk, their mouth go they burn on social media. If you see them, if you are watching them, you will know them. The way
you go know them now. It's true. You will know.
You will know them. Now they say this APC matter said don't tire me. Since when these people don't they power, they know you're good at all. God, when will you help us to eradicate this APC come out? You not go talk directly on Tinubu. Not so that they be. Go find out. Then you're not asking directly, what about Tinubu? Tinubu? You not say, hey, Tinubu is not doing well, to be honest, but not being started.
We say not being cause of the problem, not being creator.
You say the problem don't date there, tele. You know, we just hope that Tinubu can repair for us.
Make you no forget, Mr. Elvis, because I know,
sir.
say, you know how to reach out to these people, even though they are not your people. You have said so, they are not your people, all these bad people, but you know how to reach out to them. They say there's an offer on the table. Offer, Niger Watch, there's an offer on the table for that the Freeze and Sheyi Law. Make them pack their bag, go to Ondo State for 2 weeks. We make we supervise them. If they come back, that there's an offer waiting for them on the table. The offer is
now that una dey waste una time. Oga Jonathan, you dey waste your time for that the Freeze matter.
I don't waste my time. You know why?
Come on, nonsense. Nonsense first for their own problem now.
I'm not wasting my time. You know why? You know why? They have people listening to them. They have platform. They have people listening to them. That's why it's not a waste. When it gets, you know.
But at the beginning, he has said that it's not for Obi now. He said it.
But it is.
But Sheyi Law, you can bounce on Sheyi Law because Sheyi Law, he don't sell his soul. Moku help am. Na help dey help am.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I think that message, you know, I don't need to go around the corner. I'll go join that the Freeze platform. Now late night they do them. I'll join a live. Then I'll fair greet them. Then from there I'll switch. You know the way they take this do 360 degree on the motorway. I'll now switch.
You switch like politician.
Exactly. I just switch. Because before I go remove me for a pan, I don't pass the message. You know, I can do that by myself. Don't worry. Anyway, thank you very much. Mashallah, you have the floor, sir. Good evening to you.
Thank you, Niger Watch. Wait, let me start from where VDM is coming from. There was a man in Nigeria that said, I am not for anybody, I am for nobody. That is VDM for you. He is doing his thing. So nobody should not talk about whether it's APC or PDP. He's just VDM. That is his brand. He didn't come out and say he's a politician. He's fighting for everybody and he's fighting for nobody. So that's the way I'll qualify VDM. Tinubu and Sheyi and the First Lady, clap for yourself for the foolishness of government you have given to Nigeria. And you're going everywhere to see how you can get Nigerians to be convinced. Today, I pounced on a video. The First Lady is in Warri, went to do a lot of Warri. What are you doing there? You say you're shaking a woman. Shaking a woman that your villages, your town is in a mess. If you are going there to go and see the Olu, to canvass for votes, buy all the leaders you have in Shekiri, which most of them are all thieves. One of the Shekiri leaders I know was a man that told Akpata, drop the mic, drop the mic. That's my leader. That's supposed to be my leader. A shameless Shekiri man. You're going there to go and beg for votes. You've told Sheyi to find anybody they can canvass to join your city movement. Your city movement, do you have light? No. Is there hospital? No. City movement, do you have good school? No. Is there good transportation? No. The people in the villages, we are okay with the way we are. Obi has come to meet us. We don't have light. Yes, Obi knows. We don't have water. Yes, Obi knows. There's no good school. Yes, Obi knows. We don't have good hospital. Obi knows. Obi knows our problem. City people leave Nigeria because city people are the ones stealing. They are the one in the villa. City people that have money, they can't show us the source of the wealth. They are the ones going to campaign. I have said in this panel before that by the time campaign starts, these people can't be bold enough to go and stand on the podium to campaign if they won't be stoned. You went to Tinubu, you came on the podium and said, if I don't give you lights, don't vote me next tenure. Only you shoot yourself, oh, because Nigerian problem of electricity, it be past you. You talk him, now you not fit do one, not fit do half. You can't finally finish him. As well, they use solar. So what the people in the village people, what would they be using? Kerosene and lantern. Because that's the kind of Nigeria we have. I've never been in any environment. I can't remember the last time I heard the sound of a generator. But the sound of generator is what everybody knows. You know the sound of generator up to the point that Nigerians are so poor, they can determine from the sound of generator the size, the type you are using. And you want to campaign. Your child is going everywhere. City boy movement. Your wife is also going everywhere, every state. You should go to the states that have problem. You say that people that are ungovernable and go and campaign there. Go and campaign there. Sheyi Law and Daddy Freeze. I can't blame Daddy Freeze now. Your part don't work.
No more bad government in Nigeria.